7:21 now on a Thursday. Welcome back to Good Day. And you know, as we see the days of the calendar peel off all too quickly, bringing us ever so closer to bathing suit season, along with the crunches and running to get that bod back, is the effort to have a base tan. But tanning, regardless, inside or outside, is one thing that makes dermatologists like Dr. Michelle Welch here cringe. What's wrong with that healthy glow, Doc? That's healthy, happy, you're smiling, you get vitamin D. What's wrong with that?
Well, the vitamin D part you get through your diet, so I don't consider that the healthy
Milk,
part
right?
of your skin.
Does the body good?
Supplements, diet. But when it comes to the healthy glow, that's just for good skin care and pretty skin, not the sun. You can see I'm pale.
But you look great, absolutely.
Thank you.
But what do you, I mean, you don't like getting any kind of sun exposure at all. We're not just talking about tanning beds, but sun.
Right.
You know, just some stats that they throw out. 16% of high school students, you know, all go out and they tan. High school girls are a much bigger number that tan. They're starting young. And there's that number of 75% of people who tan younger than 36 are more likely.
That's right. Increases your risk of skin cancer later in life, melanoma skin cancer, if they're tanning before the age of 35. And these young girls, that is our biggest risk right now, is the young girls that are tanning, and then they're the ones that have the increased risk of skin cancer.
Now, what do you, when you say tanning, does that mean I can't get any sun exposure at all? Because, no, do you know the difference between the electric beach, you know, tanning bed, and the sun? It's still UV rays, correct?
That's right. They change your skin color. Any change in your skin color is damage. It's your body's evidence that you've damaged your skin.
What actually is happening when you tan? I mean, how does it? I mean, are we actually cooking ourselves? What exactly is going on?
Well, some people burn, like me, I would burn. You may tan, you have a little olive tone to your skin. So some people think if they don't burn, then it's safe. But any change in skin color is your body's defense mechanism to the UV damage to your cells.
Right.
So that's why we don't like any tanning at all. And you can go outside. I mean, we go to the lake. My daughter plays softball. My kids go out on the water. I go outside. I used to run all the time and get sun exposure, but you have to be safe. And that's where you use your sunscreen, your hats, your sun protective shirts, umbrellas when you're out watching your kids play ball.
Right. So, but I did a spray tan yesterday to try it out because I'm a tanner. I admit it. I've tanned for years. And I got to admit, Doc, I know you're gonna hate me.
I've got some handouts for you here, some sunscreen,
some light reading,
we'll
right?
help you.
Some light reading. But you know, but I'm not sure that I'm scared off yet of tanning. I do it, you know, the moderation guy. You know, hey, I'll do it for about 10 minutes. But I've done it for years. But you know, I got to admit, I of course I'm worried about cancer and all that, but I'm also worried about driving my motorcycle down the street.
Right,
you know?
but we can be safe. You can go outside, wear sunscreen, protect yourself, check your birthday suit. On your birthday, check your skin.
What am I looking for, by the way? I mean, you know, when I see something, I see a little bump here and there. What am I looking for?
Anything that's changing in size, color, shape, itching, bleeding, something's new. It doesn't mean if it's flat it's okay or if it's raised it's bad. Anything new or changing. And if you haven't had a skin exam and you have moles or you have a family history, you definitely need to get a skin exam with a dermatologist.
Are you more likely, if you've got moles or family history, more likely to get some kind of melanoma or skin cancer
You
when
may
you tan?
You may be at increased risk. There are some genetic tendencies for skin cancers that may run in families, and if you have skin cancer in your family, then you definitely want to get checked and be even more cautious of sun exposure.
Now I know you brought a host of different things here, different kinds of sun blocks and things like that. They come in all kinds of different. What's this? Is a tester?
I brought this for you. I thought you might need that later today. Sunscreen. It's a facial sunscreen.
Okay.
There are different kinds of sunscreens. I hear it all the time. Oh, it gives me acne. It breaks me out. It stings. It burns. Men hate it because it mats their hair down. So there are so many different kinds. There are creams, lotions, gels. That's a makeup orb that you may or may not want. Hey. Don't open it now. It might be a little bit messy.
What's a makeup orb?
It's a little ball inside there. There's a powder of makeup, and it's got the sunscreen in it. So people that wear makeup, they can touch up their makeup and have their sunscreen and get a little extra protection.
You know, we do wear makeup in TV. I'm just saying.
And this is another one. This is makeup, so you can wear your makeup and get your sunscreen. It's a little powder, and there's a brush at the end of it. I try to give that to my daughter when she goes out to play softball, so she can just put that on real quick. And even has sparkles. Some of them have sparkles, so you can have sparkly makeup and sunscreen.
Sparkly. Be good.
We have them with the zinc oxide. There's physical blockers. There's all different types of SPF protection. Men might like
what's
the
the
gel.
minimum you want when you're talking about SPF? You know, you get 15 and 30 and 50 and a million. What do you want? What's the minimum? If you recommend it to me,
at least a 30.
Okay.
Eventually, it'll all be regulated. It'll be easier when you go to pick a sunscreen. But I say at least a 30. And you should put about a shot glass is about the basic size for sunscreen for your sun-exposed skin.
Okay.
And a shot glass size every 2 hours if you're out getting sun exposure. If you're wiping it off, toweling dry, then you need to put more sunscreen on. So when people say, does this last for 3 years? It shouldn't if you put enough on. If you're going to the beach, you're going golfing, you're going outside biking,
reapplying,
that should be gone.
Awesome. Dr. Michelle Welch, of course, Dermatology of Lexington is your home base. Thank you so much for the information. I know, no tanning.
No tanning.
I get it. I sprayed this one on, Doc. I sprayed it on.
That's better.
All right. Thank you for the information. It's great stuff as well. And of course, we'll get information for you and on this stuff at midlandsconnect.com/GDC. Thank you for coming in this morning. All right, guys, stick around. Good Day Columbia has a lot more to offer you. Coming right back.